Childhood obesity is my topic for informative speech today. Each year, about 2.8 million people die as a result of obesity. Obesity is said to be when someone has excess fat storage that affects one's health in a very negative way. We all know obesity is very common in society, but there are some very, very uninteresting data about obesity which I want to point out. In the year 2016, 1.9 billion children between the ages of 18 and older were said to be overweight. Then in 2018, 40 million children under the age of 5 were overweight or obese. In 2016, the same World Health Organization report continues. 340 million children under the age of 5 to 18 were said to be overweight. We all know there are so many problems associated with overweight, like diabetes, like cardiovascular disease. How many people know that obesity affects the developmental process of a child? The University of Washington carried out a research that shows that a child's brain, due to being overweight, is affected in a very adverse way as that child grows up. The study shows that obesity causes the atrophy of the brain regions responsible for learning and memory. Obesity also causes cognitive deficit when it comes to attention shifting task that requires the prefrontal cortex of the brain. The obesity also causes the brain's neurons not to be well connected during a difficult task. I'm quite sure none of us would want our child to have all this problem. That is why we need to give attention to obesity. We have to look at it beyond a problem, not just physical, but that has a mental effect that could affect our child for a very, very long period of time. How can we prevent obesity? What can we do about that? There are many records research that has been done, but then we all know simple way. We want to make the right choices. We buy for the kids, for our children, as parents, as friends, as big brother, big sisters. We want to be making the right choices. Instead of buying our child soda, sugary drink, why not buy fruit? Instead of allowing a child to always stay sedentary, play on the games, use the phone as a means of playing every time, why not engage the child to get involved in physical activities? These are what has been researched and have been shown to be very effective in preventing obesity. We also discovered that there are some factors that cause obesity, which, if they are prevented right from the beginning, there won't be an issue of obesity. Some children too have found to have been exposed to high fat food, and some other children too, as infants, they were not exposed to good nutrition from infancy. So, for us not to have a child going through that obesity problem. We want to do all we can to make sure we make the right choice when it comes to food, feeding, eating. I want to give credit to the Department of Neuroscience, Washington State University, and also WHO publication, and also cdc.gov for the information presented. Thank you.